In this lesson, we're going to break down this concept of drum set coordination, or coordination between your four limbs. Because even in the previous lesson, you may have experienced some problems in terms of actually coordinating the patterns as written or as suggested. So I want to spend a little time to talk about how you can think about this in a way that would be very useful. So we're going to do that in utilizing two common 16th note oriented grooves, but again, we're playing these 16th notes with two hands because the tempos are faster. And also it's a different feeling too, subtle but very different when you're playing two-handed 16th notes versus one-handed 16th notes. The first groove is from our assigned song Swing Time by Steve Miller. You'll note that in the hi-hat part, you're playing accented notes on the downbeat, and then you have two open notes on the and the of three. We looked at that in the previous song in Cold Sweat where you had two eighth notes, two open hi-hat eighth notes, but now we have two open hi-hat 16th notes. So that hi-hat part sounds like this: 1-y and a 2-y and a 3, 1-y and a 2-y and a 3, 1-y and a 2-y and a 3. Now notice the varying of the stick height in order to get those accents out. What happens, the bass drum, you can say the bass drum outlines some of those notes, and that the bass drum is playing 1-y and So on beat 1, it's right along with the hi-hat. Then on beat 2, 2 and, 2 and, 2 and, 2 and. Okay, beat 3. Okay, so you have to coordinate that to understand that right on the downbeat everything plays together, but after that there's some independence that has to happen in order for you to really get that, get the groove to happen. There's some independence there where you have to get those two open hi-hats open. And then on beat 4, the snare drum plays by itself, followed by 3/16 notes. So when you put all that together, one and a 2 and 3, 1 and a 2 and 3, one accent, accent, accent. Okay, all right. So work on that, but conceptualize it from the standpoint of understanding what part of the drum set play together and which parts are separated, and that will help you a lot in terms of just your overall coordination. Another common 16th note groove is something from Phil Collins, a song called Just a Job to Do. And the beat sounds like this. The techniques that I talked about, you can hear them. I'll just play the bass drum part first. 1-y and a 2-y and 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 The hi-hat plays just constant 16th notes with an opening in the second measure on the and of 4. That sounds like 1-y and a 2-y and a 3 and a 4 and a 1-y and a 2-y, 3 and a 4 and 1-y and a 2-y and a 3 and a 4 and a 2-y and a 3 and a 4 and then the snare drum plays on the back beats on 2 and 4. So when you put that together, so I suggest that you work on these two grooves and play along with the recordings. Make sure you get the Phil Collins recording, Just a Job to Do, and of course Swing Town, the original recording. And there's some other ones. There's a song called Whip It by Devo. It's a great song to play along with this alternating 16th note groove. Sugar Hill Gang, Rapper's Delight is another great song to work on this alternating 16th note feel. So have some fun with it.